This is what I want to be when I grow up.
This video is brought to you by Extreme Tees. If you like what you see, click on the link below this video and put Kevin in the promo code and you'll get yourself a 20% discount. So Rama, how was your new year going so far? Good, we hope. It's been tough, hasn't it? Lots of us have woken up and smelled the roses, and some of us smelled coffee instead. But all of us have realized how quickly time's rushing past. You're that much closer to retirement and that much closer to not earning. But in the meantime, you've got some catching up to do, huh? With crypto and the markets risky right now, and inflation running over 8%, where are you going to put your money to keep up and beat it? You might want to talk to an expert from Noble Gold and run through the options of keeping your money safe. No pressure, no hassle, and no call center. And this month, Noble Gold is gifting away a 1/10 ounce solid gold American Eagle coin with any qualifying plan that you start. So just speak to someone who knows what they're talking about for once. Now, how good would that feel? And all you got to do is call 877-646-5347, or you can visit noblegoldinvestments.com. That is noblegoldinvestments.com. Now, let's get to this video. What's going on, America? Kevin from Kevin's Corner, where I try to make sense out of nonsense. That's right, y'all. I figured out what I want to do in life. If I was a kid doing a book report, I'd be in there like,
okay, when I get older and stuff, because when I get big, I want to be the president of the United States, because I be watching Joe Biden, and him don't know how to speak. Always he ain't got enough answer question. Him got the easiest job in the whole wide world.
that's right. That man got the easiest job in the whole wide world, and I'm going to prove it, y'all. So kids, just in case you're wondering what you might want to be, if you want to be an underachiever, if you don't want no stress, if you don't want nobody criticizing or judging you, if you don't want to be accountable for anyone, and if you want to pretty much go through life saying and doing what you want and wrecking other people's lives, you too can be Joe Biden. The easiest job in the world. I guess I might as well go ahead and apply for to be the president, because that's easy. Listen to this, guys. Joe Biden.
Immigration. A pathway for citizenship.
You ain't even got to speak English, y'all. You ain't even got to speak no language. You can speak Joe Biden. Now, that's a great job. You go up to those microphones and, yeah, excuse me, how are you going to deal with the open borders? What? I don't understand. Could you repeat that? Never mind. See, that's a great job right there, man. I wish I could have did that as a teacher. Principal come in, hey, man, you got those lesson plans done? What? Never mind. Me as a principal, do you understand? You know, the guy who owns the school. Hey, Kev, man, I mean, how we looking with enrollment? Great job, man. This man got the easiest job on the planet. President of the United States. Especially when you got bubbleheads voting for you like this guy. Look at this. Look how easy this is right here.
3,000 full-time jobs. And I was kidding Pat earlier. I said, I may need a job. And he said, well, it's not bad. You start over $100,000 on the line, but I got to get some training. But look, at the singular, look, this is a community college graduate. My wife's got to meet you, man. Wow. Look.
See, guys, you can get up there on TV and murmur stuff out, tell crazy stories, make up stuff. And then just act confused, and no one will care. Best job in the world, even though you're responsible for like 350 million people and the safety of our country. But not if you were Joe Biden president. If you're the version of the president that he is, you can do the same thing. Get up there, tell her, when I was on the trolley, I used to drop a nickel in the trolley, and I'd go get me a Coke, a soda pop with my little girl I was courting. And back then, a soda pop was 2 cents. Speaking of pop, Corn Pop came on the scene, tried to take my little girl that I was seeing. And I said, you might take her, but not before I wrap this chain around your neck. And then Nelson Mandela parachuted in. And he said, thanks, Creepy Sleepy, for saving me and stuff like that. You can do that too. make up stuff, murmur through a couple interviews and press conferences. Let's finish. Here we go, y'all. Because this is the best job in the world. I need this job right here. It pays well with no responsibilities.
Possibilities.
You can whisper creepy.
Possibilities. We can do anything. The reason we're not going to have any time for questions now
Why?
is these guys got to get quickly on a plane and go
that's
out and
why.
do a
That's
major
why.
announcement
Yeah.
in Ohio.
See.
And you guys will ask me all about Russia and not about anything having to do with chips.
Nothing to do with chips.
If you could, how are we
at this, y'all.
guarantee the raw materials will be available since many of them are coming?
That's a great gig, y'all. Did you see that, y'all? Now listen, where else can you work where you can get up there and say, I ain't taking no questions, even though you should be, because you're responsible for a whole bunch of lives. But you ain't even got to do that when you're a Joe Biden version of the president. You can get up there and say, the reason I'm not taking questions because you guys got to be somewhere and this and that and all of that. People's going places and stuff is happening. Or I'm incompetent. I've been compromised mentally and I really can't answer questions. They won't even allow me because I'm operating like I'm about 7 or 8 years old. Yeah. So they're protecting me from myself. And when in doubt, if your people that you're responsible for starts asking too many questions, just walk away. That's the greatest thing about it. Hey, Kev, did you get those reports done? And just walk away. I'm sure you'll get promoted for that. Let's continue because this is the best job in the world, man. I've got it all wrong. Working here in Kevin's corner just don't pay like this job would with all of these limited responsibilities. Listen, you too could get up here and talk like this.
Come over here, Joe. Sit down here. I appreciate the honor of you recognizing my seat, but you didn't finish your meal.
Now listen to me, boy. I say, pay attention now, boy. That boy's, I say that boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. That boy got a mouth like a cannon and always shooting it off. Pay attention, boy. You too can imitate Foghorn Leghorn on the job. Yeah, on TV and other stuff. Look at this, guys. Great job.
That, there's a, it's, you know, and
Great job. Where do I apply?
Get up every morning. Don't have anybody.
Okay,
They put one foot in front of the other.
there you go. 10 seconds later.
And they get up every single day. Put one foot in front of the other.
I think you mentioned that. I think you might have mentioned that. But guys, what other job can you have where you make all that money? You never done anything right. You done been in that business for like 47 to 49 years or so. No wins, no victories, nothing on your resume. And yet you get in there relatively easy without campaigning. No one really came out to support you. Magically, you make your way into this position and you ain't even gotta make sense, y'all. That man got up there and said, maybe your job as the president should be able to communicate properly. Not sit there and give you about 45 seconds of But what other job can you have where you can and yourself through a whole meeting? And then when in doubt, throw up a couple crazy stories, do some creepy whispering, and then hit them with the, if you don't know what to say, make that mess up. That job is easy as heck, y'all. I too can be president. If you ain't got that do nothing like Joe, this is unbelievable. Man, I've been slipping. Let's hear this last piece again. Hold on.
And they get up every single day.
Every single day.
Put one foot in front of the other.
There you go. Make up some stories and repeat them often. But guys, we got to go out on this one right here because see, this one speaks to my heart. It shows all those kids that's inspiring to be all that you can be. Become the president. You can perform like this, respond like this, and no one would care. No consequences, no media criticism. Let's just hear it again on the way out for old time's sake. Tell us, Joe. Don't be asking Joe these questions. What's wrong with you?
My butt's been white.
That man said his butt's been white. Ain't got nothing to do with the question. Sound like my butt's been wiped to me. We don't know. Nobody knows. That's the whole point. Because he has the easiest job in the world. To be incompetent, probably losing your mind, and yet got all these folks covering for you, pretending that you're doing a great job. Maybe I'm in the wrong business. I too want to be president like Joe. Okay? I want to be the Joe version of the president who gets to sleep all day, probably go out, make a couple speeches, don't take no questions, and then at the end of the day, go out to get some chocolate chip.
Mr. President, what did you order?
Chocolate chip.
Ice cream. You know? Wow. He's living the life, man. On our dime. Now, God bless y'all. God bless America. 80 million votes. Come on, man. Don't forget to hit like, share this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure your notification button is set to all. Make sure you're still subscribed. And check out Extreme Tees, my sponsor. If you like their products, click on their link, put Kevin in the promo code, you get a 20% discount. All those who've been giving to my channel, there's a PayPal, Cash App in the bottom of this video. And if you want to, you can join my $2 a month club by just dropping $2 in every month. That'll help me out. Because my job isn't as easy and it doesn't pay as much as being the president of the United States. So I'm still relying on your donations because YouTube ain't helping either. God bless y'all. See y'all next time in Kevin's Corner.